Canberra. I'm in the hostel right now, and the hostel that I'm staying in is called Dixon Central. You've got Canberra, and then you've got different sort of suburbs within Canberra, and this one is called Dixon's. And as you can see, this guy, his name's also CANON, and he's fast asleep right now. So it's 6 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm going to take you for a tour around the hostel just now, and then I'll catch up with you then. My laptop is charging over there just now. Alright, so this video editing software is pretty good. It's called WonderShare Filmora. You would have seen it in my last video. However, since the last video went up, I have been filming. And over the past 2 days I've been filming, I've finally come last night. I sat down and put it all on the editing software, and it just doesn't gel together properly. And to be fair, over the last 2 days I've been a bit off. To be honest, I've been a little bit stressed out over the past couple of days, purely because I have a lot on my plate right now, and I will talk about that later on in the video. But I allowed that to affect the quality of making my YouTube videos, which is probably why when I've got to the editing software and I've started putting it all together, that it hasn't really gelled together. So we've got a living area right here, we've got the sofas here, we've got the staff fridge, we've got a laundry room that has all the stuff that you need in it, like, yeah, you know what that is. And then we've got the kitchen. So these guys here are just ready to go to work. They are working on construction, and the one thing that I really like about this kitchen is this big world map right here. And we are literally, we flew from Sydney all the way down to Canberra here. So we're actually near Melbourne, to be fair. This is the reception area for the hostel. Nice table, chairs, artwork, more artwork, and you've even got private bathrooms. So you've got a community bathroom and shower room, but you've also got a private bathroom if you want your own bathroom. And this. Private bathroom and shower room. Wow. So, now that you've seen some of the hostel, let me show you what I get up to on a daily basis.
Darling, this life king is riveting. Ring on a star, I call her Saturn. Everybody love dressing pattern. Too much nuka see me mad hat.
So lucky.
Fresh food that don't give a no puma. First time, must time loser. Must create, that's the only rule. Be original, produce it.
I think you get the point. I'm working for accommodation in this hostel in exchange for free accommodation, which means I don't have to pay a penny. So since I came to Canberra, I've spent zero. This is Rachel.
Hey everybody!
Hey! So Rachel, you've been here for quite a while, eh?
Yeah, I've been here for a solid week and 2 days now. Woo. So I've been here for a while.
So
yeah.
you're here until like when?
December 13th.
And then you're off to
Hamilton Island.
Woo.
For a little vacation.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then after Hamilton Island, what's your grand plan? Are you going to travel Australia, or are you going to just...
Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of just like couple day or couple month things along the way.
Yeah.
I'm volunteering at a festival.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm working on a yoga retreat and a permaculture farm. So
oh, sweet.
Just gonna keep doing interesting things like that.
Yeah. And you're from Canada, aren't you?
I am from Canada.
High five. Got a high five that one. Nice one. Yeah. This is Thomas. and he is the current manager for the hostel. Hey! So you get all these freebies. You get the jams and the spread, bread, and then over here you get all of your cereals. These ones are my favourite, Fruit Loops. It's about a 40-minute walk to the actual city centre, and that is where you've got like the Parliament buildings, and that's where the government is in Australia. And obviously I'll show you that. So yeah, I've been in here for a few days and it's really nice. The hostel's really good. Probably one of the best hostels I've been in Australia. It's got high-speed Wi-Fi, it's quiet, you know, some awesome people staying here, free breakfast. We've got the world map here, we've got awesome furniture, and yeah, life is good. So I thought I'd just give you a little sneak peek at the website that I'm making at the moment. So what did you think about the website there that I just showed you? Let me know in the comments what your first impressions are of my first page. It'd be good to hear what you're thinking. Alright, so I've just left the hostel. The best bit about this hostel is that it's not a party hostel. It's nice and quiet, and it just means that I can focus on what I really want to focus on over the next couple of months, which is becoming more of a digital nomad. Oh, the one thing that I also like about Dixon in Canberra is the very fact that it actually has a Blockbuster, like an actual Blockbuster store. Like I thought they died out years ago and went bankrupt or something like that because of like you can get movies on Netflix now and everything like that, but that's not the case because look at this. Blockbuster store right there. What the hell? I remember being in this store when I was a kid and I never knew that this still existed, but I've been proven wrong. I'm just gonna rattle off a couple of questions I think you guys would want to know before I answer your questions. If that makes any sense. So, what laptop am I using? I'm using a Lenovo IdeaPad 300. It comes with an 8GB RAM. It's got a 200GB internal storage or something like that, maybe more. It's a really good laptop. It's a Windows 10, it operates fine, it has enough memory to do me. I don't have a hard drive yet, so I'm still using the memory on this one, and you can imagine how many videos I've taken and clips that I probably have, and the laptop's still going, and it's still got about, actually it has more than 200GB memory because I checked it the other day and it had 350GB left of 900GB. It's got a 900GB internal hard drive. It only cost me like £220 in Britain. Okay, question 2 that I think you guys would want to know is what camera am I using? I'm using a Canon 1200D with a standard lens. I don't have any, you know, fancy equipment. It's just the Canon 1200D with a standard lens. I have a GoPro 4. I have my iPhone 5C, which I never use for my vlogs. I only use the camera on this to upload stuff to Instagram. So if you haven't yet checked out my Instagram, I don't know why you haven't, go and check out Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. It's all at This Is Cow's Life. McDonald's here, and we've also got Woolworths as well in Dixon, which is awesome. Woo! Means I won't starve to death and I'll be able to get some cheap food. Question 5. What video editing software do I use? I use a video editing software called WonderShare Filmora. Question 6 is, do I have any idea of how to be a digital nomad? No, in respect that I don't have the experience, and yes, in the respect that I know what I need to do in order to get there. That leads me on to question 7, which is what do I want to do as a digital nomad? And I want to start off freelancing, so I want to take up some freelancing, probably around video editing because that's one of my skills right now. or that's something that I've been building up a skill for over the last 6 months, so I just think it makes sense by doing some video editing. Question 8. I think a lot of you guys want to know why I came to Australia instead of going to places like Chiang Mai. I came to Australia because I was too stubborn. That was it. I knew it had digital nomads there, I knew it was a cheap place to go, I knew it would set me up really well, but I'm too stubborn for my own good, and I decided that because every other digital nomad goes to these places, I didn't want to be like a sheep and follow them and get an easy ride. I'm not a big fan of having an easy ride. I like to do things the hard way so that I can learn and benefit and grow from my experiences of doing it the hard way. This is what this digital nomad journey is going to set me up for. Once I've got myself set up as a digital nomad, I'm going to travel to every single country, and I'm really just going to like get some epic travels going on. What are my favorite YouTubers? I think one of my most favorite YouTubers right now is Jordan from The Life of Jord. I really love his videos because they're original, he keeps it real, and he never changes. He's always the same person, and you know exactly what you're gonna get when you watch his videos. I'll link his channel below. It's called The Life of Jord. It's Casey Neistat. I'm not gonna even bother telling you why, because you will know why I like Casey Neistat. This third person is Ben Brown. I like Ben Brown because he does a lot of cinematography in his visual vibes, and I really like that kind of style of videography, so I follow him for that. Who's my fourth person? My fourth person is a guy called Thomas Alex Norman. He actually shows you how to video and how to do videography and how to do cinematography, and he does video tutorials on how to make travel videos and all this kind of stuff, so he is quite good, and I've learned a few things from Thomas. The fifth YouTuber that I follow is probably going to be Fun for Louis. You'll know him. I'm not going to even bother going into it. I forgot where I was now. I forgot how many questions I've done. Let's just say this is question 10. How much money did I come to Australia with back in September, which was about 3 months ago? And the answer to that is 5,000 Australian dollars. That kind of concludes my Q&A for today. I hope that Q&A helped you guys out. I don't really know what I'm going to do for the next vlog, but I'm definitely going to update you on the next video about why I had a meeting here in Canberra and what that means for the digital nomad journey, and whether I accepted it or not. Come back for the next video and you'll find out just what is about to happen here in Canberra. So again, thank you very much for watching. Remember, the world's at your feet, go and explore, try not to get lost. I'm about to head back to my hostel now and start the day because it's almost 7 AM, and I will see you at the next video.